Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So in this video, what we'll be discussing about is the important financial habits that will make you wealthy. So there are a few steps here in this video. We have 1 to 7 slides here, so I'll be explaining each and one of them. So the first one here, as you can see, is have a good and steady income. For example, for a new starter, a business starter, you must have a good and steady income. Without a steady income, you will not be able to purchase all the necessary things that you need, or even maintain your current lifestyle. So the ability to have a good and steady income will go a long way in building your net worth. This is because you will have a good and steady income stream to rely on in your business, which can probably move your business further. So the second one here is avoiding hidden expenses. These hidden expenses, that's as in the first financial habit is avoiding hidden expenses. We all know that. So this means that your household budget should be different to ensure that there are no unnecessary expenses you incurred. So most people often mix their household expenses with their business, and that can easily bring you down, as in you can have a negative outcome in your business. So what this number 2 is talking about here is that you should avoid hidden expenses. That's your other expenses should be different than your business expenses, especially your household budget. So the expenses like entertainment, meals, lunch with friends should be planned in your budget. So the third one here is have a good savings habit. I think this should be the best out of all the bad habits, all the habits here that you should avoid. You should have a good savings habit. The another financial habit that will make you wealthy is having a savings habit. If you can control your spending, at least you have maintained a good savings habit. So this savings habit should not be a habit of buying stuffs every few months or every year. Things like you don't even need it, just because others are acquiring it. You will decide to, as in, buy it. You see, that's not a good habit. So this trick here is just to save money, so that you will be able to buy the things that you want, or the investments that you want to make. And remember that a savings account is a good habit that will enable you to have both regular income and savings. So the number 4 here, so I just want to glance through. I don't want to waste your time. So the number 4 here is that keep your finances healthy. What this means is that you should always check with your bank manager or accountant or account officer about your savings and why, and any other investments that you might be making. So you should avoid taking on too much debt or using credit cards to make unnecessary purchases. If you're a type that your business you are running online business like e-commerce, other online businesses, you understand? So you should just try and manage everything in order. You understand? Unlike I know there is a different a debit card that I use for my blogging, hosting, and domain name purchasing. So you should try and make things different there. So you should always avoid taking on too much debt. Understand? So because taking too much debt and making unnecessary purchases, both of these can lead to bad spending habits and a lot of debt. So if you can pay off credit cards slowly over time, do so. You will find that you have a lot less debt overall. So the next step here is be a smart spender. Yeah, you need to be smart in everything you are doing. We all know that. So by applying the habit of spending smart will also be of good benefit to you. So if you want to increase your income, the lower, as in, you need to lower your expenses. Learn to be a smart spender. Spend less than your income on non-essential goods or stuffs. So when you have a passive income stream, instead of putting it all in an emergency fund or savings account, save it and invest it. There are so many investments you can even do online. If you don't, you can glance through, just to read about some forums, blogs, you see where you can invest. So this is a good habit that will make you build a good credit score and reduce your risk in a world full of uncertainty. So this passive income will come from investments, not loans. I'm not talking about loans here. So the next step here is being fiscally responsible. So this particular this year is one of the biggest benefits of being fiscally responsible is that you will find that your financial features improves over time. In fact, every time you make a financial decision. So the more reasonable, the more responsible you are about managing your money, the more likely you are to save money and invest in areas that will generate an even greater amount of wealth. So one way that being fiscally responsible can benefit your financial future, that you will avoid having unexpected emergencies coming up your way, of which can take much more money from you. So the next slide here is use your money wisely. I think you don't even need to be told this, so everyone knows how to use their money wisely, unless you want to go back to square one. So by using your money wisely here is that many people have the idea that they are entitled to spend as much money as they want because they have worked hard for it. But I'm sorry to say that's not true, especially if you think about it logically. Even if you are only starting out in adulthood, it never hurts to start planning your financial futures. You understand? And saving up for the future. So this financial habit listed above, financial habits like this are very easy to learn, and they will only take you a few months, weeks. Some might even take you a couple of years to understand, to learn. So this is because once you have learned these habits, your brain will be programmed to make these calculations automatically. So once your brain has learned these habits, all it takes is for you to make your decision based on the logic that your brain has taught itself. So after this short period of time, you will start making decisions based on what your heart and mind desire to make. So after this short time, you will not only be financially wealthy, but you will also have developed incredible happiness for a living. So wealth creation does not happen overnight. You might read some books where they says or you might come across someone who will just tell you can acquire wealth within a short period of time. No, I'm sorry to say they might just be there to take your money. Probably you might pay for the course. So wealth creation does not happen overnight, but with determination, you can achieve it in no time at all. So the next here is the conclusion. So in this conclusion here, when you are trying to find the financial habits that will make you wealthy, there are many avenues to explore. You understand? So try using free online resources. I'm not talking about spending much money now. There are free online resources to find out more about all those habits. So you can also join a forum. There are some business tips forums that you can join. So in all those forums, they normally share their thoughts, interests, and get tips from them. Or even better, sign up for a wealth club so that you'll be notified whenever they come on market with special offers. So these are just a few methods that you can use to create a strategy that will make you wealthy. There are no limits to the strategies that you can use, because wealth is simply a matter of how you apply yourself. So let's just end this video here. That will be all for now. Please kindly click the subscribe button if you know you have not subscribed before. I'll be willing to attend to your comments. Just drop your comments, like the video, and click the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Do have a wonderful day. Thanks.